Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports. Join us for high school basketball and our winter edition Big Z Sports Show, brought to you by Altman, WM Commercial Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Interact with the Big Z Sports Show by following us on Facebook and Twitter at Big_Z Sports and on Instagram. Tonight's show is also presented by Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, Auto Works Collision Center of Strasburg, Dumont Sporting Goods, McInturf Realty, Keim Home Center, and Niedenthal & Company. Now let's head to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Welcome in to Bowerston and the Rocket Center. It is Conotton Valley hosting T.C.C. It is the Rockets versus the Saints high school basketball out of the IVC. Nick McWilliams and Aaron Stump bringing you today's presentation of high school basketball. And I got to say, I'm really looking forward to this one as we get set in the Wood Electric pregame show. And Aaron, you know, these are two teams that they have struggled this year. So whenever you look at it from a record standpoint, you might be thinking, why are they excited for this game? Because both these squads, they've had a lot of opportunities this year that they have come oh so close. They got some youth on these teams. I think they're starting to put it together.
Yeah, and I think that's the exciting part about this time of the year, too. Again, you're off of school. You know, again, these games are fun. You know, these are the games where I don't have to go to school. I go play basketball, and it really can be your turning point of your entire season here. And like you said, both the teams struggling right now have come away from several close games. So, you know, maybe this game today is the one that turns it around for the entire season.
It definitely could. And actually, it's funny you say that about getting to play basketball without having to go to school. Head coach Jeremy Adey for Conotton Valley had something kind of similar to say, which you'll hear coming up later on in our segments along the sidelines with the coach, brought to you by our friends at Keim. This is the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, and it's where we're bringing you all the action. Let me tell you, if the JV game has given us any indication of what we can expect later on tonight, we're going to be in for a good one, because right now, 40-38 TCC leads Conotton Valley. We've actually got under 10 seconds to go here as the Rockets go to try to make a shot, and we got a foul in the lane. And it looks like it's going to be the freshman Caden Liggett step into the line for the Rockets. Chance to tie it up here. This has been a fun one.
Here you go. 6.9 seconds left, down by 2, and with the new free throw rules this year, shooting 2.
No pressure here if you're a freshman, right? Hopefully we don't jinx Caden. But, yeah, this was a game that was a little bit more, I will say, not quite as competitive in the earlier stages. And all of a sudden now we've got ourselves quite the ball game. And I look around because, mind you, both these schools, on the smaller side that comes out of our listing area and our viewing area. But be that as it may, good crowd on both these sides.
Absolutely. Like I said, you got crowds up right now. Did he just push off?
Oh, he did.
He sure did. Here's a technical foul, too.
Not quite. But it is going to be Rocket ball as tried to push through that screen for the Saints there. So we'll see what Conotton Valley can do. I wasn't expecting to do our pregame as play-by-play for the junior varsity, but hey, why not? They've actually got to do that twice so far this year on another game as well. It's actually really fun when we get to see that. But, you know, I saw that in another game this year, too, that we had broadcast. I understand trying to fight through screens, but you can't literally fight through the screen.
And I tell you what, I give the official a lot of credit right there. He was frustrated, lost his cool a little bit there, but the official didn't want that to decide the game, so we're back at the free throw line.
And that was actually a fifth foul, so I had to take a seat.
For the Rockets.
And unfortunately, as it looks for the JV roster for the Saints, if you look around, they only have 4 players now.
But that's a player. Yeah, it's a player control foul, so that will not shoot free throws.
But did you notice they only had the 5 available on the JV, and TCC has been affected by injuries a lot so far this season. When we talk to head coach Larry Taylor for them, he'll give you details kind of on that injury situation for them. It's going to be a very shallow bench tonight, and that's in terms of player numbers. 6.4 seconds to go, give and go, and it's going to be a miscommunication. It's going to careen out of bounds, and it does appear that it is going to be TCC ball, passed off to Conotton Valley. So 3.2 seconds. We might be heading for extra basketball, Stump. I hope you got extra pregame content because I don't. We're going to find out what happens with that. So 3.2 seconds to go. Conotton Valley tied up with T.C.C. 40-40, and no foul is called there on the face guard opportunity, and the final shot's no good for the Saints. Putting it up there was Flynn Reneker.
Ooh, that was a lot closer than it needed to be.
The man on the coverage on defense there for Conotton Valley, Dalton Eady. I mean, he was blanketing him. We'll put it that way. So it looks like we are going to have extra basketball from Bowerston. And, you know, I guess we'll talk a little bit more now throughout this extra period here as we wait. Looking at the season under a microscope for both these sides. For T.C.C., the lone victory so far this season, they've got one in the win column, which is nice. They won a lot more in that win column. And as for Conotton Valley, they're still hunting for their first win of this season, 0-7 as it currently stands. So it's got to be rough. It's got to be a little bit heartbreaking if you're Conotton Valley so far this year. Like, look, man, we're entering a new year, and we still have not won a basketball game. What do you think is going to be the key there with the Rockets? Because you do go up and down their roster. They're pretty young overall. No seniors on this squad.
Yeah, they're really young on this squad. And I think, again, that as a coach, I think that's what you're preaching right now. We're just trying to get 1% better every time we come out in this court, and those things will happen. We've seen a lot of these guys, again, both of these teams, I should say, had some really close games who just can't close it out. On the T.C.C. side, we a couple weeks ago just watched the game against Newcomerstown where they ended up losing by 2.
Well, both these teams played Newcomerstown close.
And had plenty of opportunities to win that game.
Yeah.
And the big thing that hurt T.C.C. against that game against Newcomerstown especially was that the boards. Mm-hmm. They got killed on the offensive boards. And that's was the big difference between the Newcomerstown game. So, again, I think if you can get back to those basics and, again, control your turnovers, there's been a lot, I guess, sloppy play trying to go too fast sometimes. Yeah. And I think as you get further into the season, you start to control that a little bit. And I think that's what the coaches are going to try to do is try to keep those turnovers to a minimum, control the tempo, and just do your fundamentals. And if you do those things well enough, you're going to start winning basketball games.
Yeah. Now, presumably – looking at this JV game again, it's 4-on-5, and no, it's not a power play. That's just because of the roster numbers that T.C.C. has. I mean, and they are kind of doing that. I was going to say, you're going to have to implement a zone here, right? I mean, you don't have a choice. You're not going man-to-man.
And if you're Conotton Valley right now, the last thing you want to do is kind of sit on the outside and bomb away, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the last thing you're going to want to do. As that's actually,
his fifth foul.
Now we've got 3-on-5, or 5-on-3, and it looks like they are going to have to, and sure enough, T.C.C. is going to call in reinforcements. That looks like, and he was getting ready for the varsity game, but they're going to throw him in now. Dylan Doomermuth is out there, the sophomore. At least that is what is the number that is listed. So, T.C.C. fans, if that is not Dylan, I apologize. That's the roster that's in front of me. Now, is there a rule that you can't do 5-on-3?
I don't know.
I don't actually know.
This is kind of new territory for me right now.
It is. 2:39 to go in the extra period. Still 40-40. It's Dalton Eady at the line for Conotton Valley. Again, this is just the junior varsity. I shouldn't say just. That sounds bad. It's the junior varsity contest. We'll be doing more of your Wood Electric pregame show upcoming when this game ends, as we will move on to our coach interviews and talk a little bit more about the varsity contest. As a pickpocket move there for Conotton Valley for the Rockets, it's Garrett Ryder, the freshman, who comes up with the big steal, 2:23 to go.
And for Conotton Valley, you almost press so hard. It's like, relax, run your plays.
Yeah, we've got a man who is not covered at all times. Instead, it's going to be another steal, that time for T.C.C. Getting the steal was number 3, Malachi Barker, but quick jump ball call. And if I'm not mistaken, the arrow does favor the Saints, so that works out for them. But you want that possession arrow on your side at this point of the game. It'll be 2:10 to go, and Eady almost has another steal, but now kind of a ticky-tack foul there along the sideline. Instead, he got his arm in on the wrist. And now with the new rules, as we mentioned, which we can talk more about, puts them at the free throw line whenever it comes to 5 fouls in a quarter. Now, I'm interested to see here, because of the overtime rules, apparently, if you have 5 in the fourth, it must just roll over into the overtime.
I was just noticing that, too. Again,
we learn something new every day.
That makes that a tough foul when you're 85 feet from the basket.
Well, ask Travis McClellan about that sometime, and he'll about lose his mind over those kind of fouls. But he did go to the Bob Von Kennel School of Basketball, so I think he might have heard about that a time or two. So T.C.C. takes the lead 41-40. Off a made free throw down there, and this time the ball's going to go knocked out of bounds after the second free throw was no good. 2:06 now to go in the extra frame. I'm also curious about the rule there. I know he's on the JV roster, but you had him dressed for varsity, and he comes out now and jumps on the JV bench. I really don't know. We're learning all kinds of new rules.
I think you can play, is it 5 quarters a night?
I think it's 5.
JV and varsity.
Think it's 5. So in theory, he can do all 4 in the varsity. I don't think he appeared in any of the other action for the JV in the putback for Colton Hott. Will now give Conotton Valley a 42-41 lead, which, if I'm not mistaken, just judging by the last name, Colton's sister, pretty good basketball player on the Conotton Valley girls squad as well. 1:36 to go here in overtime, and thanks so much for tuning in to what's been an odd Wood Electric pregame show, as we weren't expecting the extra period here for the JV, but nonetheless, you are getting the extra basketball, and that time, the mid-range jumper is true for Flynn Reneker. I'm just getting extra practice before we get to the varsity.
That is clutch shooting right there, man. This is all right.
And also, if you didn't know, right now at 99.9, the Big Z Sports Show is ongoing, as it is Chris Cale and company in Jeanette Hutton, as Indian Valley is set to host the Tuskegee Valley Trojans. We expect the pregame to get started about 7 o'clock, tip-off soon to follow. So you can listen to that game and watch our game as well. Who else does that?
I tell you, it's like command center. You can have your own command center, radio going, TV
Look
going.
At that. We're just that good. So minutes ago, as T.C.C. does have the 43-42 lead, drive, right block, a lot of contact underneath. And that's going to be Nate Downing who gets called on that whistle. And he made contact with Doomermuth for T.C.C., no doubt about that foul.
He made contact and then some.
I do have to also say with this here at the Rocket Center, we got to take a little behind-the-scenes tour with some of the athletic staff here for the Rockets. Got to see all the inner workings of this place, and we say it every time we're here. What a beautiful facility this place is.
Yeah, we took, like I said, a nice tour day before we came on the air, and you're absolutely right. This community has been blessed with just a beautiful facility, and like I said, if you live around the Rocket Center and have not taken the time to come in here and really look at the facilities that are available to you, it would be well worth your time. And I know the staff here is very proud of the facility. There's a lot of pride when they took us around at night, and rightfully so. It is a beautiful facility that offers a lot for the surrounding communities.
Definitely does, as that is the 3rd lane violation we've actually seen called in this game. Didn't see who jumped the lane too early, but that means Doomermuth going to get a 3rd times the charm chance from the charity stripe. And left it short. Conotton Valley with the rebound. They trailed by 1. Under a minute to go here. How much are you pushing the issue?
I tell you, if you're one of the varsity players right now, you're losing your mind thinking, I want to get out there, let's go play. But you look at the parents and everyone here today.
Oh, they're
on the edge of their seats right now. This is a great game.
Liggett goes inside to Edie. Edie steps back out and gives it off to Hott, who will drive, now kick out, and a three-point shot. Step-up shot is no good, and we're going to get a foul there. And he's going to step to the free throw line. Getting fouled was, well, he's wearing number 23, and I don't have a 23 on my roster, so I apologize to whoever that is for the JV for the Rockets, but he's got 3 big free throws upcoming. So I tell you what we're going to do. Well, no, I'll wait till the next timeout or whistle, as we will step aside and take a break and return and see where we're at in the overtime period. We'll keep it here right now. Again, you are in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Nick and Aaron on today's call of high school basketball, as we are featuring Conotton Valley playing host to T.C.C. Going to be a great, great game. Also have to thank, for Claxon Communications today, Sheldon Stotts and Sydney Stewart, who will be doing the behind-the-scenes stuff for us on camera and the production. And both 2 free throws drained there makes it 44-43. So we'll take a quick timeout and return for more of your Wood Electric pregame show in quotations. We're back after this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center, PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Nick and Aaron with your Wood Electric pregame show, which we haven't done a whole bunch of yet because we are in overtime in the junior varsity. 30 seconds to go. Conotton Valley leads TCC 44-43. To unpack, if you're watching, yes, TCC only has 4 players out there because of foul trouble and some limited roster numbers, especially with some injuries. Dumermuth drives, and he drug his foot, and that's going to be a costly turnover there for the Saints.
I tell you, one of those just excited, should have taken the shot right away. But again, that's the great part about this game. These kids learning how to win and how to play in these close games.
I was about to say, the Saints are going to have to foul, and they will. 15.3 seconds will send them to the line. And I believe stepping to the line is going to be Liggett. Freshman Caden Liggett out there, getting in some good minutes for the junior varsity.
I tell you, these kids have hit some clutch free throws down the stripes, too. Wow.
Gritty defense has been the name of the game thus far. There's been no denying that.
Yeah, we got one more. Now we're down to 3.
Oh, it is 3. That is another foul out. And actually, that's Dylan Dumermuth, or that's the number 21 who's listed. He's on the varsity roster, too. And we said it's 5 quarters a night.
So he must have played maybe the first, second quarter, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
We're going to have to see. We could just be getting all this wrong, and those are 2 big free throws for the freshman. Caden Liggett puts them up by 3, so TCC, 15.3 to go. You are going to need a 3 or hopefully get an and 1, but that's asking a lot. And the last timeout will be used here by the Saints. 10.3 seconds to go. So, some of the other stuff going on, just to offer some reminders here. Of course, if you are tuned in on our YouTube channel, thank you so much, first and foremost. And if you have not done to this point, be sure to subscribe here with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You will get notified when we go live for all of our broadcasts, and we got a whole host of them upcoming.
We got actually a football game later tonight, too.
Oh,
not us.
Well,
not
no,
us. But rumor has it there's a football game.
There is a football game later on. Something tells me we're not quite highbrow enough to call that game.
Not yet. Maybe in our minds, but not on radio or live stream.
Yeah, I'll go home and do it and drive my wife nuts when I'm trying to do that. But also be sure to like and follow the Big Z Sports Facebook page. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram. We're trying to keep you connected in every single way we can to the game. As coming out of the timeout, it will be Conotton Valley in the JV leading 46-43 over TCC. And I got to say, for Conotton Valley, by the way, just looking over here at the JV roster, quite the deep JV roster that they've got.
That's what it takes to build these programs right now. Again, you got to get a group of kids
6
at every
freshmen
level.
on it, too.
Yep, that's what it takes now to really build these programs.
TCC does get the inbound. Pass is going to go off to the right side, or the right side, and off the backboard, no good. Edie grabs the rebound, fight for it, and now we're going to get a foul call, and it looks like Edie's going to step to the line. It was Malachi Barker who had the shot for the Saints, just couldn't get it in there.
That should seal it up there.
2.2 seconds to go. Should do that, even if Edie misses both. I mean, you're talking about a full court heave here. So once this game does go final, we will kick it back into break. When we return, you're going to be hearing from both head coaches, and both the head coaches, Jeremy Adie for Conotton Valley and Larry Taylor for TCC, right here on your Wood Electric pregame show, as Edie's first free throw bangs off left iron, no good. if I'm not mistaken, Dalton Eady, the freshman, I think his brother played last year for Conotton Valley. I cannot remember his first name. That was a short arm shot there on the free throw, no good. So 2.2 seconds, no timeouts left for T.C.C., so not like you can move the ball. So it's going to be probably a most of the court heave. And it is picked off for Conotton Valley, who is going to go final here and pick up the victory. So the Rockets in the junior varsity, well, they got the night started right here. They got the fans excited. Overtime basketball in the junior varsity, got to love it. Any of the late arriving fans here, because there is some weather going on out there with some wet snow and such. Don't worry, you did not miss the varsity action, because the junior varsity decided they just wanted a little extra court time,
Push it
right?
back there, Lil. That's right.
Yeah.
Everyone getting their money's worth tonight.
So we will move ahead now into another timeout. When we return, as I mentioned, we're going to be hearing from both head coaches. We'll start off with the home team this time around in Conotton Valley and head coach Jeremy Eady. You are watching today's presentation of high school basketball with Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, and all of our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. We're going to head down to the court with the coach, brought to you by Kime, and it is head coach Jeremy Eady for the Conotton Valley Rockets. And coach, taking a look at the season thus far, you know, we talked a little bit before we started here. It's been a little bit of a rough go at times for Conotton Valley to this point. Tell me, though, maybe some of the areas of growth you've seen through these first couple weeks.
Yeah, you know, we're starting off a little slow, but our kids are competing each and every night. We're there at the finish line. We just don't have a way to win yet. And, you know, not having any seniors is a big issue and a big concern with any team. If you don't have seniors, those seniors, you know, have leadership skills and have been through the games and the grit of the game. So, you know, our kids will battle each night. We played Wednesday against a good Bridgeport team, battled, had a lead in the fourth, a couple minutes left, but just couldn't finish.
I'm happy you mentioned the seniors because that was what I was going to mention, or the lack thereof when it comes to growth. The bright side for you guys, you do have some juniors who are back who were contributors last year, namely being Brooks Bauer, Zach Putnam, I do believe, as well, with some of those good contributions last year. Have they kind of stepped up and been maybe the leadership voice that you've got on this team?
Yeah, those two guys are those we rely on each and every night. And, you know, before the season started, I told them how important it is. You know, they essentially get two senior seasons. They get to be the leaders for this team for 2 seasons. And those kids have stepped up and played extremely hard and are doing the right things. And it's going to pay off here for them in the long run. But right now they're doing a great job, and they're doing exactly what I'm asking of them.
Now, we already know this, but when it comes to the IVC schedule, there's nothing that comes easy. That ever happens. We're facing T.C.C. From that, obviously. Tell me a little bit about what you see out of the Saints so far. You know, they've had their struggles so far this season. So this is a battle of two teams that are really itching to get on the right side of things.
Yeah, I see, you know, Coach Taylor and I, our teams are very similar. We're battling to get what we can get. They're kind of in the same boat as us. They're scrapping each and every night. I know they played New Cumberstown tight just like us. And the IVC is a grind. And, games like tonight when you're at home for us is we got to get a win tonight, which, hopefully will snowball for us. That's why I keep telling the kids, once we get our first one, hopefully that leads to many more.
Well, no pun intended, right, as the snow, I think, is starting to fall out there. Tell me a little bit about this, Coach. I always am intrigued to ask coaches about this. We're in between Christmas break or the Christmas holiday and New Year's. Kids are on break. Sometimes a little bit difficult keeping that focus, maybe?
Yeah, but any kids, when you're a kid and you get to play the game of basketball on a Friday night, it doesn't get much better than that. That's why I tell the kids, when you get old like me and you reflect on the good old days. But, the kids have been great. They've been kind of practicing every day, willing to learn. They could be pouting, holding their heads down, being 0-7 and just kind of giving up. But those kids are coming. We're learning, and that's all we can ask of those kids.
Definitely. One final thing for you. What's the biggest key for Conotton Valley to get their first win of the season and on their home court tonight?
I think the biggest key tonight would be obviously rebounds. I'm always a big preacher of rebounds and free throws. I think if you do those little things and you play great defense this game tonight, it's going to be probably a 37-37 game. Yeah, I'm sure he has us very well scouted, and we know what they're going to do. So it's going to come down to just whoever makes the least amount of mistakes and whoever's more fundamental and rebound and free throws, and that's going to be who wins the game tonight.
Sounds good, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Rockets.
Hey, thank you.
Head Coach Jeremy 80 for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Stick around. We're going to hear from Head Coach Larry Taylor from T.C.C. coming up shortly. Your segments with the coach brought to you by Kime. Big Z Sports, back after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back into the Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as we've got basketball upcoming here tonight from the Rockets Center. We've got tonight the Conotton Valley Rockets playing host to the T.C.C. Saints, and we'll welcome in Saints head coach Larry Taylor. And coach, been a little while since we've seen your T.C.C. Saints play. We saw you guys against New Cumberstown. Tell me a little bit about the season since then.
Well, the coach has aged a little bit, but thank goodness for Christmas, Nick. Hope you had a great Christmas. But our guys are figuring it out. You know, we're a little thinner without Garrett, you know, that injury to his knee in the football season. Our kids, I think we're leaning on him a little bit more than maybe. But after that, I think they're starting to realize that you've got to step up and start doing some things for us. And we've had some great runs. We've had some games that got away from us because we've allowed the other team to go on those runs, and that's high school basketball.
Now, Coach, we already know this. We saw it when you guys took on New Cumberstown. We know that Coda Schumacher can really put up points in bunches. You guys have had a lot of offensive performances that you've kind of been close, but maybe just one step away. So what has been maybe the message to the team during that period as you guys try to get the season moving in the right direction?
Well, I think anybody that knows offensive basketball, when you've got a good player like Coda who creates, you've got to score. The balance is automatic now because he's getting a lot of attention from more than one defender. That makes you a better player, and we're not getting that yet. We're not getting that confidence in our other guys. Jace has picked up a little bit where he had a couple games of double figures, but we got to get Brody on that scoreboard a little bit more. We got to get that balance back. Once we're firing on all 5 of those cylinders, then I told the kids defensively we're always going to play hard, and they do. They play hard every single practice, every day. Sometimes we're just totally outmanned because we've only got those 6 kids now. But our guys have been wonderful, and I told them expect nothing if you don't put in everything, and that's all there is to it.
Now, Coach, across the court from you guys tonight in Conotton Valley, they lost some key scorers from last year, but they return a lot of key starters that they had as well. What do you expect out of the Rockets, especially here on their home court?
Well, they're always going to play hard, and they're well coached, and I told our kids that. They're going to run some sets where they're going to get what they want from it, and then the rest of it's going to be a battle of who's going to play better defense, and we have to play better because it's their gym. They practice here every day. They're familiar with it, and we have to be able to take them, first of all, away from those sets. And the most important thing of all, we cannot afford to give them second shots. Second shot opportunities in here could be a disaster for anybody, let alone for us. So kids know that. We worked hard on that to make sure you guard your guy till we get the ball back. I don't do box out. I don't do rebounding stuff. Guard your guy till we get that ball back, and they're figuring it out now. So hopefully we'll play well tonight and get out of here with a W.
Now, finally for you, Coach, you kind of already said maybe some of the keys there, but what will be the biggest key for the Saints to pick up a win over the Rockets?
Well, I think it's going to be rebounding. We rebound very well for our size. We really have to rebound well, and I think push the ball down the floor a little bit and see if we can't create some baskets that way. And then once again, it's going to come back to the idea that you have to take care of the basketball, which is just that's an elementary thought. We cannot continue to turn that ball over, especially when it's what we call a mental error. It wasn't forced errors, it's just mental things where you're passing it to the other team and all the things that go with that. So if we take care of the ball a little bit and get our second shots off, then we're going to be in good shape.
Well, thank you so much as always, Coach, and good luck to the Saints tonight, and as well, I hope you have a great New Year.
You have a great New Year as well, Nick. Appreciate everything you do.
Head Coach Larry Taylor for the T.C.C. Saints. Stick around because we will be wrapping up the Wood Electric pregame show shortly. Of course, your segments along the sideline brought to you by Kind. Big Z Sports returns after this. Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Welcome in to Bowerston once again and the Wood Electric pregame show from the Rocket Center. It's Nick and Aaron with Big Z Sports, bringing you today's presentation of high school basketball. And yes, the varsity teams are out there on the floor as we are just a few minutes away now from tip-off in this battle out of the IVC. And let me tell you, T.C.C. with the one win so far this season. Conotton Valley still looking for their first. Scrappy might be a word that's probably going to describe this one.
Yeah, I think that's a good word that's going to describe it. Again, fundamentals, I think, going to be your second one. And we've seen, these games that really come down to that, just simply the fundamentals and the boxing out and the trying to control the tempo and really limit your turnovers. And, again, we kind of preach that every game. But, again, when you don't have a lot of wins, those become more vital.
Well, and as you heard from both head coaches, they said about the small things and limiting the turnovers and such being such a big key component to this game. So we're going to do our Niedenthal and Company keys to the game real quick here before we get to our national anthem for the visiting T.C.C. Saints. What I wrote down was strength in numbers, which sounds weird because they have the injury problem. They don't have as many players available tonight. That's kind of the beauty of it, right? The small core that you've got, you got to lean on each other the right way.
Absolutely, and again, the bench depth becomes vital, and neither one of these teams really have a deep bench. So, again, that factor gets taken out, and then how do your starters play? And again, it's the boxing out for T.C.C. that killed them against Newcomers Town. They really need to clear that up.
And for Conotton Valley, it's as simple as this. Find the way to win, which sounds so kind of cliche because they're still looking for their first victory as they come in at 0-7. But they've come close a couple times. They just haven't been able to find that edge. Tonight, they got to try to find it, and they got to try to pick up that first victory of the season. We'll go ahead and step aside once again, another quick timeout. Then we will return, wrap up your pregame show, and we will bring you tonight's starting lineups. Conotton Valley, T.C.C. It's all on the way here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, as we are going to go ahead and move things right along to our starting lineups for tonight. You'll probably see on your screen right now the Saints are being introduced. And Stump, why don't you go ahead and get your visiting Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints.
Start for your Saints, a senior point guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Coda Schumacher. A junior at point or power forward, a 5'9" junior, number 5, Nate Wright. A 6'1" senior playing guard, number 11, Brody Farrell. Junior, 6'2" guard, number 12, Jason McCollins. And finishing up is a 6'4" junior, number 34, Bryson Grimes.
Thank you for that. As for the home Conotton Valley Rockets, it is going to be a host of sophomores and juniors. You got number 4, the sophomore, stands at 5'11". It's Gavin Haney. Then it's number 10, the junior, 5'11", Zach Putnam. Number 21, junior, 5'11", Brooks Bauer. Number 24, the 5'10" sophomore, that's Camden Wright. And finally, the big man, the junior, 6'1", wearing number 35, it's Dylan Higginbotham. As that will wrap up today's Wood Electric pregame show. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight with basketball in Z Country. Saints and Rockets about to get underway with tonight's opening tip-off. And it looks like it's going to be Higginbotham who's going to match up against Grimes for this one. Excited yet?
Excited, but a little confused with this jump.
Certainly an interesting lineup, as it's everybody on the left side of your screen.
Yeah.
And that tip-off is going to go to by way of the Saints. So it will be T.C.C. who starts off. Schumacher slings left side. That's going to go into the hands of Jace McCollins. He'll go back off to Schumacher. Again, injury woes for T.C.C. in this contest. Ball goes inside Schumacher. A lot of contact. He'll have to kick it out. It's going to be Farrell for 3. Off back iron, no good. Rebounded by Grimes, and he got hit from the side, and he goes down hard after he gets his first board.
That one of the things we talked about early again, got to get on those boards, and looks like number 4 for Conotton Valley. Is it going to be on 4?
It will be on Haney. So now it will T.C.C. will get the ball and will work it around on the top of the key, just trying to find, the early feeling out periods here. We know that T.C.C., they can put up points in bunches at times, but sometimes a little bit streaky. Entry pass McCollins. He'll go back in the lane. Schumacher puts it up, and he is fouled. And that one might be going on Haney, too, which would be 2 very quick fouls. Instead, it looks like it is going to go on Higginbotham.
Again, T.C.C. doing a nice job moving that ball right now, and they got into good fouls and going back to the free throw line.
So it will be Schumacher who steps up and nails the first from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Schumacher, as we know, the senior, can put up points in bunches. He'll step to the line again and put it up. That was off back iron, but it still falls, and it's an early 2-0 lead for T.C.C. So it will be Putnam now to try to bring it up for Conotton Valley. Some press defense from T.C.C. Putnam, of course, the quarterback for this Rockets football team this year. He'll give off to Bowers, another name that you probably heard on the football field. What a find from Putnam there, streaking Bowers, and he can't finish. That was a beautifully designed play on that backdoor cut. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Again, early in the game, just trying to get those nerves worked out a little bit. And again, great cut, great pass, just didn't finish it.
Right, entry pass to Grimes, spin around, shots no good. Haney with the rebound, it's batted all around after it's ripped away, and back up and no good. Battle for it again. Rebound, McCollins puts it up, and somehow Jace McCollins gets it to fall on the offensive board. How in the world did he get that one to go?
Again, I think Larry Taylor talked about it pre-game. Again, they got to crash those boards right now, and several offensive rebounds have led to 4 points in this game.
Bowers' entry pass finds Haney, dribbles back, and it's an and-one opportunity. Haney goes right through the contact and gets it to fall as he's got the first field goal of the game for the Rockets.
Like Jace McCollins with his first foul of the game. Team first.
Haney, one of our former McInturf Realty players of the game, on the football field. He'll knock in the First Federal Community Bank free throw. Kind of crazy, Haney is only a sophomore Aaron, but does not look like a sophomore out there on the court. It's a big kid.
He's got some God-given size there right now, and again, plays with a lot of composure for such a young player.
It was McCollins who missed the three-point shot. On the rebound was Higginbotham for the Rockets, and he had a miscommunication, kind of panicked with the pressure and just threw it away, so it goes back to the Saints. Another turnover now for the Rockets.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things you talk again. It is a very young team, so you're going to have some of those mistakes.
Schumacher drives, somehow kept his foot planted, didn't travel. Grimes drives, nearly has it stripped. He'll pass it out, goes to Farrell. Farrell now with a nice move on the inside, can't get it to fall. Bauer is going to grab the rebound. Bauer with his first.
Again, Bauer doing a good job there, boxing out. Again, not a real tall individual right there, but great fundamentals.
There is a height disadvantage that the Rockets have going on outside of Higginbotham. Bauer is going to go right into the defender, and he lost the handle. It goes to Higginbotham, and they'll reset. No foul called.
Yeah, good no call by the official there.
I think both guys just kind of slipped and went over each other. 4-3 is the lead TCC has over Conotton Valley. 5:15 to go in the first. It will be Wright who will stop, look. Trying to find somebody. He'll go to Higginbotham, who has to stop. No penetration lanes for the Rockets so far this possession. They tried the back door again for Bauer. He had nowhere to go. Right there gets a screen, and he drops it. He'll get on the floor, and he'll pass it off somehow to Haney.
Right now, just not a lot of movement off the ball right now for the Rockets. Something we have to prove.
So much for that.
Until that happens.
As that time, Bauer finds a streaking Putnam who cashes in for two. You could not have timed that one any better.
Again, that back door's been open a couple times for the Rockets.
Schumacher, top of the key, was long on the three-point shot, and it is Bauer who grabs his second board and will bring it up now for the Rockets.
Schumacher, one of those players, as soon as he puts that first one down, almost turns on a switch and becomes very hot at that point.
He will heat up, so you want to make sure you don't let him find the open lanes as Bauer tries the scoop shot going between three different Saints defenders, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound's going to go into the hands of Farrell, who will pass it up to Schumacher. Schumacher pass out. Grimes, three-point shot was off the mark. Rebound by Wright for the Rockets. Cam Wright brings it up now, goes from left to right, and slings right side to Bauer. TCC so far just trying to take the lid off the basket for a lot of these different possessions. They've had the two makes from the free throw line from Schumacher, and they've had just the one made field goal. Early on, too many empty possessions for them.
You've already seen the pace of this game already slow down a little bit, too, just 4 minutes into it. And, again, not real deep benches. Another backdoor cut.
Putnam on the pass into right on the back door, and you're right, just could not get it to fall. It's McCollins who has the rebound for TCC. He'll go inside. Wild shot's not going to fall. Wright couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound there, it was either Bauer or Wright. I did not see.
Good. Coach Ady's going to start pulling out some hair if he can't start getting these little bunnies here pretty soon. That's the second one that I can recall they missed the layup.
Putnam drives left lane off left block. Scoop shot will not get the right kind of English, but a foul's going to get called, and it's going on Schumacher, who cannot believe it.
Looks like it's his first foul, team's second foul.
It's always the players who look right at their coaches like, I don't know what happened. I swear it was not me. Another trip to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line for Conotton Valley, and it's Putnam who knocks it down. Actually, this is their first trip, and we got some substitutions. It will be Ethan Rothrock who's in the game for TCC. Sitting down will be Nate Wright, and sitting down will be Higginbotham for Conotton Valley. Checking in for the first time today will be Jared Peterson, which, if I'm not mistaken, as the next free throw is up and good for Putnam as well. I think Peterson had some varsity time last year that he logged.
That's the one thing when you got a young team. These kids are going to log a lot of varsity time here, and it's only going to help them in the future.
Well, Coach Ady is, I'll get to the point he made, as Farrell's going to drive. He'll have to stop, finds a streaking Grimes through his hands, goes into the hands of McCollins, and his shot was long, all around the rim, no good. Rothrock with a tough board there. Now he's going to almost throw it away. Instead, Schumacher's got it. Pulls up right in front of the Conotton Valley bench. No good. McCollins rebound. Tries to get a jump ball situation. Does Conotton Valley. Can't do it. Shot's no good. Battle for the board. It's going to be hauled in. Here goes Bauer. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Goes right lane. A lot of contact, and they're going to say the ball was carried.
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one, especially for Brooks Bauer right now. But you got the defender bumping you all the way down. Tough call.
It is a tough call. Coach Ady, to what you said there earlier, Aaron, about a young team getting varsity experience and learning, he kind of said that two of his leaders in Putnam and Bauer, they kind of get 2 senior seasons because they're like the seniors on this team right now, but they'll have to do the same thing probably next year too. Rothrock with the drive. He left it short. Rebound going to get hauled in by Putnam. There is a lot of contact that they're letting happen underneath the rim.
Yeah, I thought Rothrock, Ethan did a great job there going to the basket. And I thought he should have gotten a foul on that one.
Rothrock, just a freshman. He's listed at 6'5". Pretty big kid. 3-point shot from right was off the backboard, no good. Rebound's going to be Haney. He's going to have a spin-around shot that was a tough angle shot. Rothrock with his second board. That might be one of those shots that Coach 82 says that's not the one that we want. It was a very tough angle, and now we're going to get another carry that's called. It's going on McCollins. So all of a sudden, 2 quick carries called.
Like we were talking during the timeout, it's amazing how much these kids do carry the ball now compared to old school basketball.
Timeout on the court for TCC. It's a 30-second one, and we will be back right after this.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
7-4 is the score in favor of Conotton Valley over TCC. Welcome back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio High School Basketball in Z Country, and there's going to be a steal for TCC as it was McCollins who tipped it, tries to find a streaking Grimes. It is not going to work, and it's going to be a turnover for the Saints. That was probably something that was discussed there in the timeout for the Saints, was trying to get that double team in that trap in that corner. Nearly worked out for them.
Again, I think Coach Taylor did a nice job. That trap coming out of the timeout, like you said, they had it, just couldn't quite execute it.
And a big thank you to all of our presenting sponsors, as you see them on the screen. WM Commercial Roofing, Novellus, Altman Hospital, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Bauer slings a quick entry pass. Peterson tries to find room, and he is rejected from behind. Grimes with his first block of the game, and now we're going to get one of those fouls 80 foot from the basket that drives coaches nuts.
I think a little frustration there.
Peterson. It's never a good feeling when you go up, you think you got a nice lay-in upcoming, and the arm comes from over behind your head and just swats that ball away.
Yeah, a little frustration, and like I said, took it 96 feet from the basket.
Schumacher, stop, pull-up shot at the corner of the free throw line on the elbow, and he buries it. That was a pretty-looking stroke.
Again, his first basket had the 2 free throws earlier, and again, that's one thing he needs to get started, and he gets hot quick.
Haney, cross court, finds Bauer for an open 3-point shot that was deep. He left it off a little bit short, though. Rothrock grabs it. Haney nearly gets a steal and said TCC still has it. Grimes comes up, left block shot, difficult angle over the rim, no good. Battle for the board. Multiple players hit the deck. We're stuck in the corner, and it's going to go off of a rocket, and we'll stay with the Saints.
Tell you what, love seeing all the bodies on the floor right now. Great hustle by both teams and really getting at it.
Who says basketball is not a contact sport? So it remains 7-6 now after that make from Schumacher. 23 seconds to go here in the first, and TCC will pull it back out for last shot. Coach Taylor and his coaching staff barking out instructions as it's Shoemaker. He's guarded closely, kicks left side. Grimes, he's going to drive the lane, pull up, tough angle, shot, he gets it to fall. And an and one opportunity upcoming.
The Saints did a good job penetrating there, time running down, and again, great shot. Doing the old-fashioned and one.
He will step to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. That foul was called on Bauer, his first. Grimes looking to make it a 2-point game. He cannot. Battle for the rebound. Goes into the hands of Bauer. They've got a 2-on-2. Bauer drives left lane. Pulls up against Schumacher. Can't get it to fall. Rebound goes into the hands of Grimes. He's hit from behind. And did we get a foul called here before the buzzer? Yeah, I think we did.
I think Jared Peterson came down there and hammered the guy.
It was either him or Putnam. I could not
Number
tell
12,
which one.
And that's Jared's second foul, too. That's going to hurt the Rockets.
So how much time, now comes the question, how much time was on the clock? And also, that was the 5th foul. So he is going to step to the free throw line. Because of the new rule, of course, automatically 2 shots at the free throw line for those fouls. Grimes' first one is up and good. These could be some big points down the stretch in a tight game. If when we come back and think about it, Grimes with his first field goal, now his first make from the charity stripe, he's got his team with a 9-7 lead. And that one is up and good as well. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. All of a sudden, the Saints lead the Rockets 10-7. Stick around. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
It is 10-7. T.C.C. has opened up the lead on Conotton Valley. We head on to the second quarter. And Aaron, I was just looking around here again at the beautiful Rockets Center. Kind of cool to look over there on all the banners they've got. The state championship win for the girls bowling team up there on the rafters now. Kind of cool.
We understand. We got our tour of the bowling alley. And
we did.
Holy mackerel, is that a beautiful facility.
Well, just seeing state champion, that's kind of, well, we know how important that is.
Still cool at any level.
So now it will be Conotton Valley who has the ball left side. Haney has it. He'll go to Bauer. Bauer's going to cut in. Thought about the extra pass. Instead, he tries to go up against 3 Saints. Well, one of the 3 got the block. I don't know who to credit it to. I do know how the rebound. The rebound was to McCullins. No look pass Schumacher, and that one was nearly tipped, but it was just left short instead for Grimes. Rebound goes to Putnam of Conotton Valley.
Both teams doing a nice job of collapsing that defense into the paint, making the team shoot from the outside, and neither team's been able to connect too often at this point.
Bauer gets a screen. He'll try to kick it. Schumacher comes up with the steal.
Good defense.
Good heads-up play there on defense. Now driving the lanes right to Strong. Schumacher tips it in the hands of Grimes. He goes up, blocked by Higginbotham, and we got a tie-up for the ball, jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Saints.
Tell you, Grimes did a nice job. Just try to go up, even if you don't have control of the ball. Try to draw that foul, and unfortunately wasn't able to, but got the jump ball for the Saints.
That is Grimes' 3rd rebound. Ball gets inbounded now for the Saints. Schumacher gives off right, nearly has it picked. Instead, it falls in his hands. There's the travel. As the right idea for Nate Wright to get spun around the defense, just couldn't keep that foot still.
Drag that foot.
So now, bringing it up for Conotton Valley will be Bauer again. Maybe taking a little bit of a breath, so to speak, as we've been a lot of running up and down. Both these teams, even in a 10-7 ball game, have kind of pushed the pace a little bit, and that time Putnam tries to go to Wright, and it's off of Wright's hands, and it will go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Rockets.
Again, maybe push the pace a little bit, and also you like to see them drive a little bit more. Both teams pretty hot from the free throw lane the first quarter. The Rockets were 3 for 3, and the Saints were 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
Schumacher goes right down Broadway and goes off right block for his 2nd make from the floor, and he's just so quick on that first cut. That'll make it a 12-7 ball game in favor of the Saints, who are looking to pull away from the Rockets.
Again, right now, got to get the Rockets setting up here and get that ball moving. You don't get that trap. Move the ball.
6 minutes to go, and sure enough, here comes the pressure. T.C.C. They break through, go middle, and now they go back out. Bauer kicks left side, right through the hands there of Putnam on the pass. It goes into the hands there of Farrell. Farrell works it up. Schumacher off the glass, no good. Grimes rebound. He gets shoved hard out of the lane, and we're going to see that foul gets called on. I don't know if he actually got shoved. I think whoever the Conotton Valley player was, he just kind of backed into him and just kept going.
Yeah, I think he kind of backed into him and got called for it. Looks like Zach Putnam getting called for his first.
Putnam's first. That is the 4th rebound of the game for Grimes, 3 of them off the offensive glass. And he is good from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. He had 2 makes in the first.
Yeah, shooting 3 for 4.
Not bad.
From the line.
I think most coaches will take that. Next one on the way, and that one's good as well. Well, now make it 4 for 5, and that's 80%.
You didn't even do the broadcaster jinx there.
We now know that. You can say it then, apparently. So now it is T.C.C. who has doubled up Conotton Valley, 14-7. Trap again. Rockets get through it, go back out. Putnam. You know, for the Rockets, they just can't get any backdoor separation there on the baseline. They keep having to go back to this range, and that's what Coach Taylor just wants to see from the Saints. Schumacher and Farrell all over right. He'll go inside. Putnam slings it. Bauer off the glass and good. Actually, take that back. That was Haney.
Great pass. Again, moving the ball really well on that one. That's the first points in the second quarter for the Rockets.
Another football reference. We heard that a few times this year. Putnam to Haney for 6. Well, not for 6. That was for 2 that time. Schumacher outside. McCollins, he's going to pick up drive. Tough angle shot, no good. Tight defense from Conotton Valley. Rebound goes to Putnam, his third.
Tell you, a lot of contact on both sides of this court. But like I said, if you're playing this game, you just want consistency.
Bauer drives in the paint on the baseline, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's tie up, and it will be pulled away by Wright of T.C.C. That's his first rebound.
Again, Nate doing a nice job fighting in the middle there. Great rebound, getting it out to the outlet and down to the other end.
4:38 to go in the second. 14-9. Saints lead the Rockets. Schumacher has it right side. He's guarded by Putnam. Drives, tries to carry it off of and put it up off the glass. Could not do it. A lot of contact between him and Putnam. It careens out of bounds off of Putnam.
I said a lot of contact on both ends tonight, but again, consistency, and that's the big thing.
Rothrock will sub into the game for the Saints. Farrell will sit. Still hard to believe that Rothrock is just a freshman. It's a big kid. Schumacher drives, puts his shoulder into the chest of the defender, no good. Grimes with his 5th board, tries to throw it back in, gets it to Rothrock. It goes off of his hands and goes into the hands of Haney, so here come the Rockets. That is the 5th rebound for Grimes. 4 off the offensive glass, too. Putnam spins, goes right side to Bauer. They reset. Under 4 minutes to go now in the second. Pull-up mid-range was no good. Rebound goes to Bauer. That's what the Rockets need. They need some of those offensive boards. Putnam kicks right side. Haney, nowhere to go. 4th rebound for Bauer, by the way, on this possession. Wright has it. Ball's worked around to the inside. It was Haney trying to go to Higginbotham. He had his head turned. There goes Rothrock down the lane, no good. Grimes with another board. He puts it up again, no good. Grabs another one. And he follows through this time. Timeout on the court, Conotton Valley. It'll be a 30-second timeout. When we return, Saints lead the Rockets 16-9. Don't go anywhere.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, 16-9. T.C.C. leads Conotton Valley. Again, thank you to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, Altman Hospital, and WM Commercial Roofing. They're bringing you today's presentation. We are coming out of a Cush Financial Group timeout. I tell you what, so far in this game, Bryson Grimes, the junior, is playing like a man possessed for the Saints right now on the offensive glass.
You know, a lot of that just all hustle. Getting down the end of the court and getting his body in position and get the offensive rebounds and back up.
3-point shot for Haney, no good for the Rockets. Wright grabs the rebound for the Saints and goes coast to coast.
How did he sneak that one in?
Put a little English on it. 3 minutes to go before halftime. 18-9 is the lead for T.C.C. They're going to try to trap again, putting all that pressure on Conotton Valley, who still, again, just cannot find kind of any lanes to go in. Now they'll break the pressure. Putnam dribbles, goes back out. Wright slings it. Bauer now extra pass, and it'll go to Haney. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to McCollins. McCollins works it up. Grimes might have an open lane. Here comes Higginbotham. Off right, block it, good! Grimes is going to the free throw line again.
Tell you, great job of absorbing that contact, keeping his chin on the rim and putting it in. Great job.
So it looks like 2:39 to go here. Second foul of the game for Higginbotham. And it looks like we are going to have a substitution here. Farrell is going to come in for somebody for the Saints. Grimes puts it up and no good. Rebound goes to Conotton Valley. It's Bauer who finally corrals it. That's his 5th. Down the lane, no good. Rothrock with the board for T.C.C.
Again, the Rockets with some good open looks, just can't find the bottom of that net right now.
Grimes is open. Schumacher finds him in the corner. A 3-point shot couldn't fall. Rebound goes to, we'll call it McCollins, but it's technically Grimes who touched it first. We're not perfect on our scorekeeping around here. Grimes has it, drives baseline. He lost his footing and slid on the baseline, goes out of bounds, and Grimes actually asking there, could we get a towel over in that spot to wipe that? It sounded like he just was slick over there.
Slick, or was he saying he was getting pushed? And,
well, he might have been saying that, too.
He's not the first one to get pushed tonight.
Farrell is in, Rothrock sits. 2-minute warning before halftime, 20-9. You know what, T.C.C. has played with some physicality there and nearly got another steal, did Farrell.
Good pass.
Entry fine. Putnam off the glass, no good, but he is going to step to the line for a free throw. That was a nice find from Wright going to Putnam. Now we just reverse it. Normally we say Putnam to Wright. It's Wright to Putnam this time.
I think Jace McCollins be his 2nd foul. Looks like 4th team foul.
Zach Putnam will step up to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line for Putnam. 4 points in that first quarter. He's been held scoreless here in the second, and that will remain that way. Schumacher gets a well-deserved rest for T.C.C. Rothrock comes back in. The senior leader for the Saints, boy, does he log a lot of minutes. Putnam puts up his next one. That time it will fall. Another substitution out there on the floor. As it appears, checking back into the game is Peterson for Conotton Valley. Sitting will be Higginbotham.
Yeah, that's the great thing for some of these kids. Again, they've been in the program for a few years.
Haney ties up with Farrell, and we're actually going to get I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but instead a foul upcoming.
Looks like Haney's 2nd.
You were saying about these kids, well, that's the briefest rest I've ever seen. Schumacher's back in as Rothrock sits.
But it's been fun watching these kids, again, how they mature, from their sophomore, junior, and senior year. Take those leadership positions becomes just an important part of high school sports.
Grimes with an absolute strike to Schumacher across the timeline there, and he got bumped and fouled by Peterson.
Probably a good foul by Jared there. He won't agree with it, but probably a good foul there. That'll end up being his 3rd.
Higginbotham's going to have to step back in. Yeah, and Schumacher, we know when he gets a head of steam going towards the basket, good luck.
That was a heck of a throw from the end line, though, man. That was impressive.
From the baseline to the volleyball line here, I mean, that's a distance, man. Schumacher gets the inbound for T.C.C. Minute 45 to go before halftime. It's 20-10, and that time Haney will rip it away from Grimes. That's just tough defense. First steal of the game that the Rockets have actually been able to pull off, as it'll be Wright to go to Haney. Now they'll go left side. Putnam thought about the entry. T.C.C. has learned their lesson for the most part in the paint, and that time it was Haney on the Euro step. He couldn't get to the fall. Wright rebound. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Farrell.
Again, how many shots have the Rockets missed at point-blank range right there? And, again, just cannot get it down tonight.
By my count, that is the 4th open lane off the glass that they have not been able to convert with. We're talking 8 points there, and when it's a 10-point game, that is tough.
And sometimes when you're young and the officials are letting you play, you're more worried about taking the contact than you are making the basket sometimes.
Schumacher with a miscommunication with McCollins as McCollins cut left. Schumacher threw right, and it'll be a turnover. 58.1 seconds to go before the half. Again, stay tuned because we will have your halftime show presented by DAC Vitamins and Minerals. We'll tally up some stats, break down that first half of action from Bowerston. Higginbotham goes right side to right. Wright gets the entry pass. He finds Haney wide open, and they take advantage of a miscue on defense by T.C.C.
Again, another backdoor cut. Nice hard cut and open layup.
Schumacher. Right block is hacked from behind by Haney. You know, that pass from Wright to Haney down on the other side of the court, it was a classic case of, look, Mom, what I found. Haney couldn't believe it. He looked up and realized, I might want to get it just a little bit farther from the rim. He had time to kind of lean back out.
That is a big foul on Haney right there, his 3rd.
Conotton Valley can ill afford to have him. sit down because right now, as it currently stands, he is their leading scorer with 7. First free throw will fall for Schumacher. His third point of this second period and his 7th point overall.
Again, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Doing a good job.
And you kiboshed him that time. Grimes with the offensive board. Can't get it to fall right with the offensive board. Schumacher does it again, too. Saints second chance opportunities. Can they cash in? Grimes from 3, no good. Putnam with the rebound for Conotton Valley. That's his 4th. Kicks left side. Bauer thought about a 3 instead. Drives baseline. Off the glass, no good. Rebound right. He'll give it off to Schumacher. 10 seconds to go. He'll bring it up. Looking. Goes left side. Carries it back over to the left. McCullins, 3-point shot is buried.
Big points.
Time will expire as the half-court heave is off the backboard. No good. And that was quite the sequence for the Saints as they stay doubled up on Conotton Valley. It's 24-12 from Bowerston. Stick around because when we return, it is your DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show as we will talk all about that contest, of what happened there in that first half. What an exciting game of basketball we got going on. Stay tuned. We're back for more after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yurksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Welcome back into Bowerston. Big Z Sports bringing you high school basketball. And we are in the DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show. 24-12 is the lead in favor of T.C.C. over the host Conotton Valley Rockets. And the big story in this game, Aaron, that we talked about even in the pregame, and it is coming true, is the battle on the boards. And it is not even close. The Saints are dominating. A lot of that is all thanks to Bryson Grimes, the junior. He has 8 boards. 6 of them are offensive rebounds.
It's a very good formula for scoring points and getting second shots and getting more points on the scoreboard for your team. So, again, we talked about how important the fundamentals were for this game, and the Saints have done a good job crashing the boards and getting second, third chance points.
Yeah, they're definitely advantageous. We'll put it as that way. So with that in mind as well, it appears, or I shouldn't say it appears, the leading scorer also for the team is Grimes.
I tell you what, he's got about every category summed up for the first half here, and we'll see what happens the second half here. But he's got a team-high 10 points for the Saints, hitting 4 for 6 for the free throw line. Looks like Coda Schumacher, again, doing a nice job dishing the ball with his assists, 7 points. Jace McCollins with 5 points, and Nate Wright with 2 points for the Saints.
Outside of, for Conotton Valley, outside of Haney and Putnam, who have 7 and 5 respectively, no scoring on the board for the Rockets. That has to change in the second half.
And we saw several times, again, those point-blank range shots just were not falling for there. So I'd expect some of those shots to fall the second half and really get some good looks and get this game a little bit closer in the third and fourth quarter.
So I was just doing the quick dirty math, as they would say, trying to figure out the rebounding advantage, as it appears that for T.C.C., 26 total rebounds. As for Conotton Valley on the other side, 15.
Wow. Again, those second, third shots become vital to winning ball games. And then again, at halftime, we got a 12-point contest, and that's the difference right there.
And no surprise here, given the score that we do have. The turnover battle, that is also in the favor of T.C.C. So basically, if you're the Saints right now, you got to be feeling great because all this stuff is working in your favor. But still, more than a couple places to kind of polish things up. It has been far from a perfect game.
Again, I think both coaches are in there. You know, hey, listen, we're 12 points down if you're the Rockets, but look how many shots, again, we've missed short. Again, we can get in this game. We just hit a few of those. If you're the Saints, again, you've had quite a few turnovers, but again, your hustle's been the difference, and that's the one thing. If you're Coach Taylor, you're preaching, we have to continue to hustle the third and fourth quarter to finish this game.
Definitely. Well, we got under 3 minutes on the clock showing. Again, you're locked in to the DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report. When we return, we will be bringing you the second half of basketball from Bowerston. Rockets trail the Saints 24-12. Nick, Aaron, and Claxon Communications, we all return coming up here shortly.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Welcome back into the Rocket Center PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. We come out of halftime, out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, as it will be Conotton Valley trailing 24-12. If I'm not mistaken, it would be T.C.C. ball, correct, Aaron?
Correct.
So Saints looking to add on to what is already a 12-point lead.
Nope, I'm lying to you. Rocket ball.
Maybe I'm looking at the possession arrow wrong there. I apparently am. My apologies. This doesn't turn over until the ball's inbounded. That is correct. So it will be Rocket ball. We swear we know what we're doing. Nearly a turnover there for the Rockets to start things off as Putnam almost couldn't handle the pass. Schumacher goes down. It'll be a 5-on-4 situation, but they recover quickly. Bauer goes cross court to Haney. Haney drives. Tough shot in the lane and couldn't get it to fall, but it looks like Grimes is going to get called for the contact. So it will be for Grimes his first foul. Did you lose your pen?
I lost my pen.
Hopefully you didn't drop it and hit somebody on the head in your hoodie pocket maybe.
Hey, good call.
Yeah, and the first free throw, no good for Haney. Anybody watching this going to go, is this really a professional environment? I don't know. Haney from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. That was off back iron, but it's still false. That is his second make from the free throw line. Chip away a little bit at that T.C.C. lead. Schumacher will now bring it up. He's asking for the screen. Instead picks up his dribble and will go left side to McCollins. McCollins drives on Bauer, off left block. A lot of contact from Higginbotham and nothing called, but they are going to say it is Saints ball.
So the block must have gone out of bounds.
Apparently Higginbotham did get his finger on it. Of course, if you've never been here, we're actually up kind of in the crow's nest position up on the walking track up high above the court, so we might not have seen that. Schumacher drives off right block, can't get it to fall. Higginbotham gets the board. Schumacher on him, but he will get it out of there.
So Higginbotham with a nice rebound there, good strong rebound, getting it out and going down the other end.
What's the old adage? Move with some authority, basically. Higginbotham will drive left, hands it off. Bauer, he'll reset back to the top. Goes right side, right, nice entry. Putnam off the glass and good. That was a nicely designed play. Second assist of the game for Wright, and Putnam now has 7.
And those are the baskets we talked about. Hit those little gimmies right there. Now you're in a 9-point game. Just continue to chip away at that lead.
It is Wright for the Saints, who gives off to Schumacher. He's guarded closely by Putnam. Drives, stop at the free throw line, spins back out, goes to Grimes, fake to 3, drives, right corner, can't get it to fall, rebound to Wright, puts it on the deck, now puts it off the glass and good. Nate Wright, his 4th rebound and his 2nd make from the floor.
Again, another offensive rebound for the Saints, and another second chance point resulting in 2 points.
26-15 is the TCC lead. Putnam, he's going to drive, puts up the mid-range floater all around the rim, no good. Grimes grabs the rebound, pulled away by Wright, and that goes off the hands of Higginbotham, somehow back to him. One dribble, a lot of contact, and they're going to say he got fouled. Quite the sequence there. Grimes.
Give that one to Brody Farrell.
This is his 9th rebound. They are going to give it to Farrell.
Out there McCollins, but it looks like Brody Farrell ends up with his first.
Farrell was in front of him, so they must have said he pushed or something off the back iron from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. No good. It's Higginbotham's first trip to the charity stripe. How about that steal from Wright, though? He just came up right behind him and just picked his pocket. Next one off back iron, no good again. Bauer grabs the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Wright with the rebound for the Saints. Another shot opportunity missed for Conotton Valley. 5th rebound for Wright. Grimes has it right side. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Coach Taylor. And we'll go ahead and take it with him. 26-15 is the lead for the Saints over the Rockets. It's a 30-second timeout brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Aaron and Nick bringing you today's presentation of high school basketball. Thanks so much for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Nice entry find from Grimes to Farrell off glass, no good. Haney, though, is going to get the foul for Conotton Valley, and that's in trouble for the Rockets. That's his 4th.
Yeah, that's a tough foul again. Not much depth on that Rocket bench right now, and your leading scorer with 4 fouls.
So Farrell steps to the line. So far in this game, he has been held scoreless, looking to change that, and he won't do it on that shot. 26-15, and we are going to get a substitution from Conotton Valley as Peterson will come in. Haney will have to sit, and he's not happy with himself.
Again, Coach Taylor deciding to take it right to him, force the issue, and get his 4th foul. Again, smart play for the Saints.
Farrell's next free throw off front iron, no good. Same team battle for Conotton Valley on the rebound, and it gets poked out of their hands by McCollins. I guess you give it to Higginbotham there.
Yeah, just as good as the both teams are shooting the free throws. The first half have gone cold. The second half from the free throw lane, both sides.
5.5 to go in the third. It's still an 11-point lead. Wright's going to try to run the court. He'll stop, kick out. Higginbotham in the corner. Wanted to go entry, couldn't find any lane. Will still go back out to Wright. He does a hop step back shot, and that was left well short. McCollins grabs the rebound.
Right idea, just not quite executed.
Good on paper, not in practice, is what they say. Grimes, right side. He's going to drive right around Peterson, off the glass, and good as Bryson Grimes is just showing off some strength in this game. That's actually his first make here in the second half, though.
Again, nice penetration, knowing the Rockets are a little short-handed on defense, forcing the issue.
Very tough shot there for Haney's, no good, and guess who grabbed the board? Grimes again for the Saints. He's got 12 points, 10 rebounds.
The boy's on fire tonight. Again, doing it every aspect of the game.
Grimes drives baseline, kicks back. Schumacher, he will reset. Thought about an open opportunity from deep. Instead, he'll kick back out. McCollins' three-point shot is good. Feels like a while since either team hit from deep, and finally McCollins makes the lax defense pay.
So I think that's only the second three of the game, and I think he's got both of them.
I've only got him down for 1. He does have 8 points. I might have missed one, though. Peterson has it for Conotton Valley. Will give it off. Wright looks and goes to Higginbotham. Higginbotham with a deep three-point shot was no good. Rebound goes to Peterson, who stuck his nose in there and got the rebound. He'll go back up, and he is rejected by McCollins. Peterson grabs it, though. Bauer drives, stops, and we're going to get a foul called here. And is that going on Grimes, I think?
It's his second. End up being the Saints' third for the quarter.
So the inbound will come from Putnam. He will give it off to Higginbotham over the top of the defense, and Bauer will take it slow. Ball left side to Putnam. He'll find a back-cutting Bauer, and he couldn't finish. Right idea again. Grimes with another rebound.
Nobody's more upset with himself than poor Mr. Bauer right now.
Looks to the sky in disbelief. Grimes, shuffle step on the fake three-point shot. He'll pull up mid-range, no good. Higginbotham with another board.
Again, what a cut, what a pass right
and there. Down the court to Peterson, who couldn't finish. He'll rip away the rebound. Off backboard, no good. Rebound McCollins for TCC. Tries to tie up, and it's going to be Putnam with him, who drops him to the floor, and a foul's going to be called on him.
Be Zach's second foul of the game. Only their second for the quarter.
3:04 to go in the third, 31-15, and a substitution for TCC. They're going to give Grimes a breather and bring back in the freshman in Rothrock. Down the court pass. Schumacher, they got numbers. He's going to try to go the lane, and he falls on the left block, and it's going to be a travel as he lost his footing. Good to see the senior get back up. That's kind of dangerous when you see those fast breaks when he drops that quick.
Down there, I think he had a little help. might have had a little assistance down there.
For what it is worth, there has been a lot of contact in this game, but it has been consistent. They've been letting both sides kind of duke it out. I did say it was going to be a scrappy game. Higginbotham left side, now goes to the top to Peterson. He'll kick right. Putnam finds Higginbotham streaking in the lane. That was rejected by McCollins. Rebounded Schumacher.
Again, good cut, good pivot, just not quite able to finish.
Here come the Saints. Schumacher drives in, and that's going to be a charge, as stepping in front of it was Putnam, who had great awareness.
Yep, Coda just dropped his shoulder on that one, and that was an easy call for the officials.
Grimes back in, Rothrock to sit. 2:34 to go in the third, 16-point lead for the Saints over the Rockets. They're feeling good to this point. Coach Taylor, though, judging by the way he's been talking with his team and stuff, still not exactly happy maybe with the effort put in tonight, or I should say the results. Maybe not the effort, more like the results.
Yeah, the thing about this game is you definitely got effort on both sides of these teams, and just not able to put the shots down right now.
Putnam now has it for Conotton Valley, as they almost had an open lane earlier in that possession, just couldn't finish or couldn't find the open, or eventually see the open shot. Bauer goes to right, three-pointers no good. Rebound, Farrell, who somehow saves it.
We just talked about effort play. There was one right there. Again, great job of getting his feet underneath them and getting the rebound.
Peterson couldn't jump the lane. It's going to be a drive for Grimes, and Farrell was looking for his next pass or for the shot opportunity. Took his eyes off the ball, and it goes out of bounds.
Looked like a receiver going right across the middle there, and was looking up at the end zone before he actually caught it.
Minute 40 to go now in the third. 31-15 still remains your score. Conotton Valley just having a hard time finding anything in terms of the offensive side of the ball. Overall on defense, they've been burned by Grimes a couple times. They've had some shots they've seen go in from McCollins, and Schumacher's got a couple as well. It's really not been a poor defensive effort necessarily, though, for the Rockets.
No, like you say, Grimes has kind of been a wrecking ball on both sides of this court tonight. And
ball careens into the hands of Higginbotham. He gets the offensive board and puts it in off the glass, and he'll step to the line for an and-one. That is his first make from the floor in this game. 5th rebound for him.
Good. Higginbotham, great strength there, and went up really strong, and as a result, is going to get the old-fashioned and-one.
Old-fashioned three-point play opportunity from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. All around and no good. Schumacher grabs the rebound for the Saints, his third. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Right block, off the glass and good. And now he's got an and-one opportunity as they're going to get Higginbotham with the body.
His third foul.
Both these teams, with the kind of limited benches that they've got available to them at the moment, have done a pretty good job on the foul front. Haney has the 4 fouls for Conotton Valley. He has sat, and we have not seen him since he got that 4th. But overall, other than that, they've done a pretty good job overall. Schumacher is good as it rolled off front iron, back iron, side, left, right, but it still went down. That'll make it a 34-17 ball game. And Schumacher gets some applause from the T.C.C. faithful as he will sit and take a well-deserved rest. It is the sophomore in Dumermuth, Dylan Dumermuth, who's in.
Coda does a nice job taking care of the ball for the Saints. Again, moves the ball well, good shooter, and has done a nice job with that tonight.
got a pair of assists, kind of helping get his teammates involved. Ball worked around on the outside of the key there for the Rockets as it was Bauer who went in, blocked from behind by Grimes. He grabs the board, puts it up again, no good, but the foul was called.
Going on Nate Wright, his first. It's going to be the Saints' 5th.
That's the second block of the ball game, by the way, for Grimes, who's really done just a little bit of everything.
They said the Rockets a little vertically challenged down there. A little hard to get the ball up in the middle there.
Believe it or not, that is the first points of the game for Bauer, who's been shut out to this point, but no more as he steps again to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. No good. I'm going to let you guess which Saint grabbed the rebound. It was Grimes again. Drives left side, a foul called. Is that the 4th on Peterson?
12.
Sorry,
yep.
3rd. No, it is 4th.
That's going to be his 4th. It's a big foul there, 39 seconds left.
So the inbound will be Grimes. McCollins gets it. Goes right back to Grimes. Why not? He's been the hot hand all night. Instead, he'll pass off to right, works left corner. McCollins drives, pulls up, left block, no good. A lot of contact underneath. We'll have to see who that's going on. Likely Putnam, who stepped in front of him.
Yep.
And sure enough, I think it is Zach Putnam. That is his 3rd. Okay, so all of a sudden I said about the foul trouble not being a problem. And it's coming out for Conotton Valley at least. McCollins in this game, you said a couple of three-point makes for him. He's got 8 as his first one will not quite find the bottom of the net.
Boy, both teams struggling the third quarter to find the free throw touch.
He'll spin it and will drop it in for his 9th point. Higginbotham to inbound. Under 30 seconds to go here. Big lead for TCC, 35-18. Ball worked around on the top of the three-point line. They will now find Putnam. Higginbotham found him. Shot was no good. Rebound goes to Grimes. Titch it to McCollins. McCollins up the court. Dumermuth off the glass and finishes. Beautiful ball movement there for the Saints. 5 seconds. Spin for Bauer. Pulls up. Tough lane angle shot. Can't get it to fall, but a foul is called with under 3 to go.
Looks like one's going on Dumermuth as well. It'll be only his first.
Bauer was split his pair last time, 1 for 2. He'll see if he can do a little bit better this time, probably more in that 100% range. 37-18 is the lead, and he will drop his first one in.
Smooth as ice there in the first one.
Couple dribbles, and he'll put it up again, and that one is good as well. Here come the Saints, gets it back in. Grimes pulls up, off the top of the backboard, no good. We'll head to the final frame. 37-20 is the lead for the Saints over the Rockets. Big Z Sports returns after this.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications back in Bowerston. Today's presentation, all presented to you by WM Commercial Roofing, Novellis, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Altman Hospital. Coming out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, TCC has the ball, and they lead by 17 as they look to capture their second win of the season. Stepping in front of Schumacher was Higginbotham. Hard collision. Both players go down. Blocking foul on Higginbotham.
Yeah, it'll end up being his fourth.
Not a good situation if you're the Rockets now.
As soon as you talked about it.
Say not a good situation, but thankfully for them, they do have a couple players still on the bench there from the JV game. I somehow jinxed them, didn't I? That's what you're saying? Schumacher's first is in and out. How many? I didn't keep track. That they got 2 players on the court who have 2 fouls. You really, if you're Coach 80, next one was good for Schumacher. If you're Coach 80, you don't have much choice overall. You got to keep him out there. Ball worked down quickly. Higginbotham has it on the right block. Wright's on him. Spin around. Shot is good. And Wright just giving up too much size there. There was no way he was going to get on top of that shot.
Again, great job. Great positioning for Higginbotham there, and great finish.
Little trap defense there for the Rockets now. Haney's back out on the court for Conotton Valley. 16-point lead for the Saints. 7.5 to go. McCollins has it. He's guarded by Bauer, and he has his pocket picked. Bauer gets around the contact, goes up. Schumacher misses. Bauer misses off the glass, but Putnam's there to finish.
Again, great hustle by both Rockets there. Putnam, again, hustling down, getting the rebound, and putting it right back up.
For Bauer, that was his first steal. Breaking the pressure, Schumacher drives and dribbles back out smartly. 38-24, 7 minutes to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, the clock's your friend right now. Don't force anything. Pull it back out and run some time off.
Goes to Grimes. He'll think about a 3. Instead, dribble back out, go to Schumacher. And sure enough, I think Coach Taylor told him if you got the opportunity, go ahead and kill some of that clock.
It's a good discipline by both Schumacher there and Grimes for the Saints.
Stats are nice. Wins are better, I think is probably what the end goal there is. Grimes has it right side. He's guarded by Haney. Haney, you saw earlier in the game, would be poking at that ball that Grimes was holding out there. But with those 4 fouls, he does not want to have to sit. Schumacher drives left side. And what a ridiculous shot that he somehow got to fall. Schumacher went in between 3 different defenders, kind of had a scoop spin shot, and it went down.
I'm not sure that was the most disciplined shot, but it doesn't matter, right? You got the points. It's all that matters.
Schumacher's been doing it long enough. You almost expect that to go in. Putnam pulls up in the mid-range, no good. Rebound hauled in by Higginbotham. He'll spin around, all around the rim, no good. Farrell with the rebound. Conotton Valley double teams him quickly, and he'll pass out to Schumacher. Schumacher has it poked away by Bauer again. It goes into the hands of Haney. He'll stop, pull up, mid-range is left way short, off the hands of a Rocket. It's going to the Saints.
Tell you what, Saints did a great job on defense there, kept putting the pressure on them all the way down there, made it forced up an awkward shot, and again, got the ball back. Great defense.
5:48 to go here in the fourth. 40-24 is the lead for T.C.C. Schumacher gets around the pressure from Putnam. Drives in, goes Farrell. Farrell is blocked, but they're going to call the foul. Higginbotham seemed to get him clean, but I think they're going to say he got him with the hips.
And that's going to be his 5th.
And he will have to sit. Instead, they actually said that it was a shove. Thought his arms were up.
Ooh, I didn't.
Peterson checks back in. He also has 4 fouls, though.
Some of the stuff we've seen go tonight, a little surprised by that one.
For Higginbotham, unfortunate for him. He had a nice night on the glass. He had 5 boards. Had a block earlier. Farrell knocks it down from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Credit where credit is due, though, for TCC. They have driven in where there is the bigger body underneath. And Higginbotham for the guards, they've not been fearful. They've been going right at it. Perfect trip to the charity stripe. Pushes the lead to 18. Here comes Conotton Valley. Putnam has it in the corner. Goes Bauer. Now to Wright. Wright pull up. Mid-range. Left it short. Grimes with another rebound. Give him 13.
Again, nothing wrong with the Rockets shooting selection. Again, just haven't been able to get the shots to fall to this point. I mean, great shots.
Right side, it's Schumacher. He's guarded very closely by Wright. Schumacher gets some room. Right side of the lane, no good. Rebound hauled in by Conotton Valley and Putnam. And now Schumacher almost gets the steal, but instead he will collide with Putnam, and it goes out of bounds, as he's going to need a little bit of help to get back up there. Lot of contact.
Like you said earlier, he does have a knack of wiggling his way to that basket.
Grimes will sit. Back in the game is Rothrock. Haney, top of the key now. We'll look left side. Bauer's going to step into a three-point shot, was way off the target, and rebound was hauled in by the Saints, ripped away by Peterson. He's done that a couple times tonight. 3-point shot for Putnam left short. Schumacher, rebound, poked away again. Putnam has it. That was 2 back-to-back steals for Bauer, and this time it's McCullins who picks his pocket, and a slide down on the right side as McCullins goes down hard and will get helped back up by his teammates, and it's going to be A-OK, thank goodness.
Yeah, again, looked a little ugly from up here. I don't think no intent there.
No, I think he just lost his footing. Jace there, you almost saw he kind of took a few moments like, am I good? Which, good sign for him to spring back up. Got to get the towels out. 4:32 to go in the fourth. Nice inbound play from Grimes to a cutting Schumacher, and that was almost just too easy for him. First assist of the game for Grimes. 44-24 is now the lead. 4:20 to go in the fourth. So if you're the Rockets, Aaron, you know, odds are here with this, just given how this game has gone, you're not going to pick up your first victory of the season. It's going to be a tough loss that you're going to absorb in this one. The areas that you think the Rockets are going to be looking to improve upon the most, as Putnam drops it, it's on the floor. We're going to get a timeout called by Coach Adie. We will keep it right here to that point of what I was saying. Where do you think the areas that Conotton Valley has kind of struggled with tonight, where they're going to want to look back at this game and say we need to improve on?
Well, if you're Coach Adie, again, your shot selection has not been the problem. You know, I think it's a product of just being young. You know, again, there is a lot of development that's got to happen to that point. And again, once those you start getting a little bit stronger, a little bit, you know, broader bodies, I guess, in there, again, the shots start to fall and the victories start to come. The one thing you love to see right now, again, they have not given up in the efforts there. And if you're Coach Adie, you almost start, hey, listen, forget the score right now. You know, right now we got to get back to our basics. Let's start running our offense. Let's start worrying about our defensive fundamentals and, you know, just try to get better now.
As we step out of another Cush Financial Group timeout, 44-24 the lead. Conotton Valley with the foul trouble and everything you did mention, not giving up at all, which is always great to see for sure. See if the Rockets can put together a couple nice possessions here, make this a little bit closer game down the stretch, under 4 minutes to go. Putnam to inbound, slings it, Peterson dribbles, puts his chest into Rothrock, who sends it right back, and it's Haney with the rebound.
Like I said, I got a feeling we'll be calling his name for quite a few years, only being a freshman right now.
Just a long, lean guy in there who's not afraid to bang around and get the rebounds. Conotton Valley works it in. Putnam spin around shot in the paint, and that was pretty, as Wright grabs his third assist of the game. Putnam, meanwhile, with his fifth make from the floor. Schumacher has it, works it up. McCollins got an open Rothrock, and it's stolen by Peterson. Peterson off the bench has had some nice contributions. He'll give it up, and no good off the glass. Rebound to Rothrock. His fifth, and now we're going to get a foul on Peterson, as I think that might have been frustration as he ran into Schumacher. He's going to have to sit as well.
Went down there a little out of control right now. Should have spread the court a little bit better, forced the defender to choose which way he wanted to go. Unfortunately, went out of control, and like you said, big frustration penalty right there, or foul right there.
So for the first time tonight, we're going to call the sophomore's name in Nate Downing, 6'1" sophomore. Wright goes down, tried to pluck it away from Schumacher, who high-pointed it over him. Schumacher goes barreling in, and we're going to get the blocking foul called there.
Not sure what you want him to do.
Putnam, to be fair, Putnam was moving. Schumacher, though, how do I put this? Got his shoulder into it, we'll put it that way. Fourth foul of the game for Putnam.
Zach's fourth.
Schumacher steps up to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line and no good. If you're a Conotton Valley fan, you might say ball don't lie on the first miss on the free throw line. Still, what a great game for Schumacher. He's been all over the place. Spark plug that really drives this team as the senior, as he'll sink his next opportunity. Makes it a 19-point lead, 3:10 to go in the fourth. Putnam will bring it up. He's guarded by Schumacher. There's been a couple players for T.C.C. and for Conotton Valley for that matter, just almost no rest as Cam Wright steps into the three-point shot, no good. Schumacher high points the rebound, his fourth. Puts it down to McCullins, off the glass, no good. A lot of contact. Another blocking foul is going to get called underneath, as it will be
Camden,
Wright who gets it.
Yep, Camden's. Only his first foul. He's okay.
Also into the game for the first time for Conotton Valley is Colton Hott, name we called a couple times in that JV contest. First free throw, no good for McCollins. And it looks like we might be emptying the bench a little bit here for TCC as well. Rothrock will sit, and in is Gavin Rankin. Where do they keep getting these guys for TCC? 6'5", sophomore. Next free throw, off the mark, no good. Cam Wright grabs the rebound for Conotton Valley. Tries to throw it off McCollins as he'll grab it, put it up and in. Right idea, not quite the execution that he was looking for, though, as McCollins gets his 10th point. 11th point, my mistake. And I guess technically that is a steal for him. His third.
That would be, yeah.
2.5 to go in the fourth. It's now a 21-point lead. TCC has really opened things up. Haney kicks right side to Hott. He looked to go on to Downing, but instead goes all the way around left side. Haney's three-point shot, no good. Rebound going there to the sophomore in Rankin. Sophomore grabs his first board.
I tell you, we talked about Ethan Rothrock again, the freshman off the court right now. Not a very good stat game, but an unbelievable influence in this game.
Say not very good stat game. He had a couple missed shots, but 5 rebounds and a block, and defensively just a force underneath.
Just
Schumacher has it. He got pushed by Wright.
Again, he should be very proud the way he played this game.
Without a doubt. Will just be the second foul for Wright. Looks like Dumermuth is set to come back in for the Saints at the next whistle. Schumacher so far in this game has made 6 of them from the charity stripe. Trying to make it 7 and 8. He'll make it 7. Dumermuth will come in, and sitting will be Farrell. Another substitution upcoming for the Saints, as the next one for Schumacher is in and good as well. And it will be Schumacher to sit, who gets a nice ovation from the T.C.C. faithful, as I don't have a number 23 on my roster. So now it will be Conotton Valley to work the ball around. 1:40 to go as they are down by 23 points. Cross-court pass, Putnam, he'll drive, left side, stop, spin around, goes back out, right, lost it, and it somehow goes into the hands of Putnam, who goes off the glass and good. Sometimes the bounce does go your way, as that's the third make of the fourth quarter now for Putnam.
Yeah, that gives him 13 points for the game, having a nice solid game.
Ball worked around to McCollins in the right corner, just a minute to go here. Some of these bench guys, you know, they're going to be hungry to put up some points regardless of the score.
Again, gives them an opportunity to see something at varsity speed, and again, just makes them that much better down the line.
Shot will be no good there for TCC, and it will go off of a Saints player and go out of bounds. As I might have, as sitting down will be Bryson Grimes. I might have announced the wrong name there, Aaron, for it might be Flynn Reneker who is out there at number 10 and Gavin Rankin at number 23. If you're a Saints fan, we apologize if we're butchering that. We got 2 different rosters in front of us. As the Rockets now just looking for one good final possession here. Putnam works it right side to right. Under 30 seconds to go, and it is stolen away by Dumermuth, who will go off left block and score in front of Haney. Been that kind of night? As that's the second make for Dumermuth off the bench. 15 seconds to go now. 51-28, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Dumermuth. Saints will bring it up and run out the clock. They are going to pick up their second victory of the season, while Conotton Valley still remains winless. What a hard-fought battle we had here tonight, but TCC really stretched things out as this game rolled on. What a performance tonight for a couple of players, well, really the entire team for TCC. Winning team effort, I would say, Aaron.
Yeah, overall, if you're Coach Taylor right now, you are glad to see you got quite a few people in the scoring box. Again, great effort, and really Bryson Grimes, again, what a monster in there tonight.
He finishes with 12 points, 13 boards. Not bad.
Wow.
Normally, he made a couple from the free throw line. I was going to say kind of like an Andre Drummond stat line, but no, he actually made some from the charity stripe. Well, stick around, because when we come back, we will move things right along into our post-game show presented by Dumont Sporting Goods. And we'll tell you who is the McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Again, your final score tonight, T.C.C. 51, Conotton Valley 28. Stick around. We're back after this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back into your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show as we get set to round out today's presentation of high school basketball. 51-28, the victory for the T.C.C. Saints over the Conotton Valley Rockets. And we are going to welcome in our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Given what we were saying all night with the broadcast, you're probably not going to be shocked who it is, but it is the junior for T.C.C. in Bryson Grimes. Bryson, 12 points, ID down for 13 boards too. Tell me, what was working for you tonight on the offensive glass specifically?
I don't even know. Honestly, the ball was just bouncing to me.
Yeah, now oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just getting lucky with the bounce.
Well, you say lucky. We say you were just doing pretty good. I'll put it that way. For you guys, I know at times this season it's been kind of up and down. You get your second victory here. To have this in kind of a dominating performance, how good did that feel?
Oh, it felt really good. Finally get our second win on the season.
Now, we did notice you guys, for both sides really, it was a hard physical game, a lot of contact both ways. Is that kind of the games you prefer, maybe, being one of the bigger guys out there, just doing that work on the low block?
I would say not really. But
normally the bigger guys at 6'4", we thought we'd go with the contact, but I got you, you know. But it seemed like you have a nice shot outside away from the rim as well. And 13 rebounds for you, maybe, is that a career high, would you guess?
Yeah, probably. It has to be, yeah.
Well, great game by you guys all night long. Again, 51-28. Had you down for a couple of blocks as well. So overall, fantastic effort from you. And I got to say thanks for joining us, and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That is Bryson Grimes for the T.C.C. Saints, your McInturf Realty Player of the Game in today's 51-28 victory for the Saints over the Rockets. As that will pretty much wrap up today's show from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, as we will go ahead and put a bow on everything and wrap everything up. For Aaron Stump, I am Nick McWilliams. Again, a big thank you to our Claxon Communications crew for their efforts tonight in Sheldon, Stotts, and Sydney Stewart, making us look better and sound better than we really are. I promise you that. Of course, you can check out Big Z Sports on our Facebook page and all of our social media platforms. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so to this point. We will see you in a high school gymnasium near you soon, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.